Hello Virgo, this is Inspire 2016 with your weekly tarot reading for the week commencing the 23rd of May until the 30th of May 2022. The first card for you is representing, how do you feel about yourself? Your card is the Eight of Cups. You feel a need for change and transition. It is time to ask yourself what you can do to bring a deeper satisfaction and joy to your life beyond the obvious pursuit of material satisfaction and/or physical enjoyment. You are seeking deeper meaning to life and focusing on your personal truth. You want to escape from the rat race and pursue deeper, more spiritual goals at this time. You are willing to let go of your material possessions in favor of something more meaningful. Thus, the Eight of Cups is often reflective of the start of a journey of discovery, particularly on a spiritual level. The Eight of Cups also indicates that you are disappointed enough to walk away from everything you have built up so far. It could indicate a disappointment in love or dissatisfaction with material success. It could also indicate that you have overextended yourself to the point of emotional exhaustion. Even though you have already come so far, you feel that you can no longer go on and your only choice is to walk away from the situation. You feel disappointed with yourself, but you know that this is the right thing to do before you completely burn out. You may also be feeling that you are giving too much and not getting nearly enough in exchange. The second card for you is representing, what do you want most right now? Your card is the Page of Pentacles. The cards suggest that what you most want at this time is to manifest your dreams in the material world. You may be in the midst of a new project such as a hobby, business venture, or the beginning of a new educational experience. In any case, the page is a sign of enthusiasm and desire, focused around a goal or a dream. The card does not indicate the fulfillment of dreams as much as the initial motivation and energy to begin the process of creating those dreams in reality. Therefore, this card encourages you to begin to put in place clear plans and actions that will ultimately lead you to achieve your dreams and goals. This is a time when you need to be able to apply careful planning in order to manifest your dreams and achieve your goals. You need to remain focused on the practical and tangible elements, keeping your feet firmly planted on the ground and not getting carried away with more ideas and concepts, but rather being focused on what is realistic and achievable. This is when your common sense and pragmatic approach will lead you to success and to finding a solution that actually works. Now is the time to start acting on all of those grand ideas and concepts that have been brewing in your imagination. Now is the time to make them real. This card also asks you to grow and expand in a way that generates prosperity and wealth for the future. You are just at the beginning of a new project or venture that will require you to remain focused on tangible outcomes and results. Be clear on what skills and resources you will require in order to draw wealth and abundance to you. The appearance of this card suggests that success will come to you after you have mastered new skills and have set your mind to achieving specific, tangible goals. You may need to consider further study, expanding your skill sets at work, or learning completely new ways of doing things. Do not be afraid to be the apprentice again, even if you are a master of another domain. Sometimes, the Page of Pentacles can represent a young person who has an entrepreneurial spirit. This person may be eager to attain wealth by pursuing a new business idea, by learning new skills, or by applying themselves to a new situation. This page might be young, but there is also great enthusiasm, commitment, dedication, and a strong sense of responsibility to see the project through. The third card for you is representing your fears. Your card is the Five of Swords. You are afraid of conflict, tension, and disagreement. This card shows that you really just want this period of fighting to be over, so that you can forgive and forget, and then focus your energies on more constructive activities such as restoring your relationship back to normal. The conflict is becoming upsetting now, and you realize that there can only be losers in this battle. You now just want to put this behind you and move on. Thus, this card suggests that you are now more open to change. The arguing is over and you are more willing to look at the situation with fresh eyes. You are willing to lay down your sword and begin negotiating, honestly trying to arrive at a win-win solution rather than always knocking heads. This is also a good time to reach out to those with whom you have recently had conflict or disagreements, and make amends. This card can sometimes indicate conflict in your life that you have tried to walk away from but which continues to follow you. For example, there may still be an ex in your life who is making things difficult and who may be preventing you from moving on to new relationships. The fourth card for you is representing what is going for you. Your card is the Eight of Pentacles. This is the card of apprenticeship. You are experiencing or about to experience a change or a new beginning in terms of your work, education, or financial circumstances. This card symbolizes a concentrated determination to master the new skill being learned and the single-minded effort of someone who has consciously chosen a new career path or creative undertaking. This card shows a diligent and hard-working attitude, and indicates that you are applying yourself fully to whatever is at the center of your attention. This card creates success through perseverance and individual initiative as opposed to luck or the generosity of others. This card also suggests that you are working away at the finer details of the various aspects of your life, in an effort to continuously improve your situation. You may be unhappy with your current state and you know you need to make some important changes in your life to increase your overall satisfaction. This card is a really positive sign that you are committed to making those changes and to ensuring that you give yourself the best possible chance. Overall, this is a very hard-working and conscientious energy that is present in your life. The deeper meaning of this card is encouragement to keep doing what you are doing, as it will eventually lead to success. Yes, it requires a lot of dedication, focus and patience, but as each day passes and as you stay true to your values and beliefs, you get a little closer to your goal. It may not be as apparent as you may like, but events are unfolding that will lead you to the right path. Continue working on yourself, too, and making ongoing improvements and adjustments to ensure that you are the best person you can be. On the other hand, this card may indicate further education or study in order to hone your skills. You may already be proficient in a particular skill set, but you are now seeking to master those skills. If you are not currently engaged in the active pursuit of your goals, ask yourself what you could learn or create to better yourself or your circumstances. If you are already engaged in the pursuit of new learning, the Eight of Pentacles may be a card of encouragement and reassurance that the energy you invest in your development will be worth your while. The fifth card for you is representing what is going against you. Your card is the Four of Wands. This card suggests there is a lack of harmony or a breakdown in communication in your family or home. There may be some tension between family members or loved ones, and you are finding yourself getting caught up in other people's concerns and relationship problems. This may leave you feeling uncertain about your own relationships and what you can and cannot depend on. You may also be going through a period of transition in your family and home life and feeling some tension as a result. Similarly, you may find your home situation becomes increasingly unstable. There may be an external threat to the peace and happiness you once had in your home. You may be placed into a temporary situation which appeases your immediate concerns but does not yet solve the longer-term issues. Depending on your living arrangements, it may be better to move home for the time being to allow things to settle. This card can also indicate that you are going through a period of transition where there is little stability and security. You may be experiencing multiple changes in your life, such as changing jobs, moving house, or leaving a relationship. While you know that this is an important transition that you need to make, it can be quite unsettling, leaving you feeling out of balance and uncertain about your future. Overall, this card reflects that at this moment you may not be looking for a particularly long-term relationship but is willing to invest in it for the time being. There is a lack of commitment, or even a fear of commitment, which is preventing you from wanting a long-term relationship. The last card for you is representing the likely outcome that you may have. Your card is the Ace of Cups. This card represents the beginning of love, happiness, and compassion. It can indicate the start of a new relationship, a friendship, or a romance. This is one of those relationships where you feel butterflies in your stomach and you are so pleased to have met someone with whom you can share a special connection. This card often means that love is the essence of the situation. It may or may not be romantic love. Look for ways in which you can begin to connect with others. This is a peaceful time in your life, so use it and make peace with friends or yourself. This card is also about creative expression, particularly where there is an opportunity to allow your emotions to shine through. You are very open to experiencing your inner feelings and sharing them with others. You may be inspired to start a new creative project, take up an art class or two, or even engage in interpretative dance. You are at that point in your life where you feel comfortable with who you are and what you feel, and you are not afraid to express that part of yourself to others. You are open to new possibilities and stimulating your imagination to allow your talent to unfold. There is certainly a generous, compassionate component to this card. This is a time of giving, not taking, and offering yourself to a new opportunity to help others. You have the power to bring great happiness to others and to share your contentment and positive energy. You will also find that the more you give, the more you receive on multiple levels. Lastly, this card often points to fertility. From a very literal point of view, this means that the Ace of Cups can indicate conception, pregnancy, or birth. On the other hand, it can also represent the beginning of a project in which a great deal of loving and creative energy is invested. Last but not least, the guidance card for you is the Three of Autumn. You have much untapped talent and a range of amazing skills. By expressing those gifts outwardly, you'll grow personally and reap great financial rewards. Your creativity should be allowed to soar to new heights. Only work with people who share your excitement and who enjoy creative collaboration. Follow your passion when it comes to what you do professionally. If your heart is in your career, then it will shine like a beacon through your work. You can make a successful living through your creativity. You're drawn to what will bring you joy for a reason, and that in turn will lead to abundance. A master craftsman fairy has completed 2 of the 3 crystal calla lilies that were commissioned. He will be well rewarded when his work is finished. Additional meanings of this card: being compensated for your talents, attaining mastery at what you do, working well with others, being a team player, finding or being a mentor.
I hope that you enjoy everything, and if you like the reading, just please click subscribe, and you will get instant notifications every time we publish a new video right to your YouTube. Thanks.